G'day from Nanny Kay. Tonight I'm going to be making a vegetable lasagna, my daughter's favourite. So what we're going to start with is 1 eggplant, and we're going to cut that into cubes. So I just literally do 3 cuts. That's Poppy playing with little grandson. And then you just literally cut it like that. Depending on how big, you can cut it 4 or 3, but the goal is to get just little cubes like that. Now we're going to put the eggplant into a colander, and then what we're going to do is get some salt, and don't be shy, sprinkle salt over it. And just give it a little shake. And let that sit for 20 minutes. While that's sitting, I'll get cutting with the other vegetables. We're going to start with cutting an onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Just dice it. So the garlic is being diced. Now we're just going to get 1 carrot and cube that as well. And that's it. Keep them on that chopping board because they go in first. So on another chopping board, what we're going to do is we're going to cut 3 capsicums. I always get green, yellow, red, but sometimes you can't find the red or you can't find the yellow, and that's absolutely fine. You just get 2 greens and a red, or 2 reds and a yellow, or whatever you can find, but 3 capsicums. So this is how I cut my capsicum. Just sort of cut around the top like that. And then I get the bottom, cut it off. And just go around and cut those things. Get those things there. And she just pops out. Too easy. Slice her in half and off you go. Now the last piece of cutting is just some mushrooms. So you need 200 grams. So you can get the pre-cut one, which I should have done to save myself a bit of time. Or just these ones and cut them yourself. Always peel the skins off. And then when I've peeled the skins off, just cut that down a little bit and just slice it. And just keep going with these. Okay, that is all the cutting we need. So now we'll go and get it started. We just want to bring a big pan to medium heat. So yeah, this sort of size pan, and we just add a bit of olive oil. Like that. We pop in the onion, the garlic, and the carrots. Pop them in. And just stir them up for about 3 or 4 minutes. You don't want to overcook the garlic and onion and burn it, so you just want to cook it like I said for a couple of minutes. We also want 300 ml of just a vegetable stock. So I'll put this in a jug because that's 500 ml, so we'll get 300. Now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, the capsicums and the mushrooms. Oops, I got one, that's fine. We are also going to add in the eggplant that we were draining before and put the salt on, so we'll put that in there now and stir it all together. That all around. Now add in the stock. 1 tin of chopped tomatoes as well, pop that in there. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, you know, two of those. Beautiful. 1 tablespoon of oregano, so, you know, sort of like that. Sprinkle that across. 1 tablespoon of rosemary. Like that. Sprinkle that in there as well. And 2 tablespoons of ginger powder. Right, sort of sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Now mix that all together. It smells amazing. Now that's come to the boil, so what we want to do, we want to pop it on a simmer Let's pop it on the back simmer and put a lid on for 30 minutes. But I'm going to come back in 20 minutes to start making the white sauce. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and as you can see it's still quite liquidy. So I'm going to take the lid off and reduce it a bit. So I'll turn it up to medium heat and start reducing it. We want to grate 1 cup of tasty cheese and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. So again, I use my favourite grater. Just cut it. Pop it in. And off you go. Preheat the oven at 180. I'm going to melt 50 grams of butter. Butter's melted. Now we're just going to add plain flour until it forms a ball. So we'll just add a couple of tablespoons and see how that goes. So you can sort of see it needs a little bit more flour. Just make sure you stir it all in first. Add a little bit more. Just add ones at a time until you get what you need. Keep going with it. Start to pull away from the sides now. One more. It's so dependent on the butter too, so you just got to keep going until you get it. Okay, so see how that sort of pulled away from the sides? That's ready to go. That's perfect. See how it sort of just fits together like that? Now what we're going to do is turn down the temperature, take it off the heat, and whisk in slowly 700 ml of milk. So slowly just add the milk, stir it in, get out of the milk, nice and smooth, I'll show you. And then you can start putting the milk in a bit faster. And then just keep going. Now it's new, so that's 500. And I'll add the other 200. Now put it back on the heat. Medium. Whisking the whole time, and you'll start to feel it getting a bit thicker. And see how it's sort of sitting onto the side there? You can sort of see that it's pretty much ready and it's looking really thick. So now what we do is we add the 1 cup tasty cheese into that. And just take that off the heat. Stir that through, look at that, beautiful. And add some salt and pepper for flavour. So just a bit of salt and a bit of pepper. That's the consistency you're after. And then you just add a bag, a small bag, 120 grams of spinach leaf, and just stir that through until it starts to wilt up. And that's what it looks like. Now let's go build it. We're using this lasagna tonight. It's made in Australia. Australian made and great ingredients, nice and fresh. Cassadella pasta. So let's go. Okay, so we start with the cheese sauce. Just get some of that and put that on the base. Just lay it down like that. Then we lay our lasagna sheets down. And this one needs to be cut in half. Just cut one in half, and there we go. So you lay the lasagna sheets down like that. Get our mixture, and we put that on the top, and just spread that out like that as well. More cheese on top of that. Just drizzle it across. Like that. And then keep going. We're still building. Get every last little bit of that deliciousness out. And now we get the Parmesan cheese and just sprinkle that over the top. Pop it in the 180 oven for about 30-40 minutes, depending on if it's fresh pasta or dry pasta. This one probably only needs 30 minutes because it's fresh. And I'll show you when it's finished. That's all cooked. I'm just going to wrap it in a bit of aluminium foil for like 5-10 minutes. It just helps it set a bit before we cut it. Just cut up some baguette and have on the side of the lasagna. I don't think garlic bread's needed because there's enough flavours in it. So just nice fresh bread with butter. It's all finished. Let's serve her up. And there she goes. Delicious. And then I just pop a couple of, or maybe 3 baguettes on the side. And that's my vegetable lasagna. Thank you for watching. Uru, and see you next time.